I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
Oh, so he actually admits it. For all of these people who one says that is he claiming her as his daughter, which is one hilarious scenario for a lot of people trying to take up for this bum. And two, does he see himself as a deadbeat? And the answer is yes. Dr. Umar admits that he is a deadbeat. Check this out one more time.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love.
That's it. That's it. See, the thing about it is when you've been on social media for a certain amount of time, you gonna tell on yourself. At some point, you either have already told on yourself or you're gonna tell on yourself in the future. This is really it right here. For all of the people who says, well, what if she isn't his daughter? Or what if this? No, he said it himself. So everybody hit the like button, drop your sit in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. One more time. And everybody hit the like button. One more time, because we got to hear this.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
You feel me? If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. The only thing good.
We ain't with you, sir. We are not with you, Dr. Deadbeat. Everybody in the chat say Dr. Deadbeat in the chat. Everybody watching, drop Dr. Deadbeat in the chat. Shout out to Dr. Deadbeat.
That's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it.
My biological father is Dr. Umar. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life.
I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time.
No. That wasn't the question. Were you at her graduation, you bum? See, this is what deadbeats do. They go out in the world and search for external validation to make themselves feel better about themselves after what they've done to their own kids. They'll go out and start a whole new family and be a good father to another woman's kid to make himself feel like a man because he abandoned his own kid. So what bum ass Umar is running around doing, he thinks going to other people's graduations will make him feel better about not going to his own daughter's graduations. You're a bum, sir. And the one thing that black men as a whole do not fuck with is deadbeat fathers. You are canceled, Umar. There's no more doctor nothing. You are Umar. Your new name is bum ass Umar. You have lost all credibility because how dare you run around this goddamn country, search for all this goddamn validation when you won't even sit down with your own goddamn child. And just for the record, I can understand if your baby mama didn't let you see your child when they were little, you can be mad about that. But your child is 22 years old, you bum. Goddamn child, sir. Why in the world do you need to talk to your daughter with her mother? Because you don't want to be accountable for you being a bitch ass nigga. Show out some paperwork saying that you pay child support. Paying child support is not fatherhood, stupid.
Yes, I want to have one more child. I need a son. I want to have one more child. I need a son. I need a prince.
This nigga don't ruin two human beings by not taking care of them. Two. He has two daughters and possibly three because I heard he has a child in Ghana. But that's speculation, and I'm not here to speculate because I don't know. But this dude got two daughters, and he has not been in neither one of their lives. And this weirdo is now talking about he wants a son. Why? So you can ruin his life too? What are you talking about? So everybody in the chat, drop Dr. Deadbeat in the chat or in the comments. If you're watching this replay, drop Dr. Deadbeat in the comments. So here comes some weirdo right here saying you need the whole story. What do you think we're doing right now, you idiot? What do you think we're doing, stupid? This is a whole story. You dummy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking about you need the whole story. I'm about to play the whole goddamn story. You don't think this is the whole story right here?
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
How is that not the whole story? How is that not the whole story? And I got more. You don't get on my comments with this bullshit. Don't start me today. I'm trying to tell y'all now. Don't start me today. I'm not doing it. So this is the whole story. Shout out to Dr. Deadbeat. Drop Dr. Deadbeat in the comments.
The man ignored me.
So why did you decline the dinner?
You're
not ready to... What's up? What you trying to get out?
So I found my sister that's on my dad's side. I tried reaching out to Dr. Umar. He ignored me. Once he seen that I outed him, he sent me a message saying, oh, I want to take you and your mom out to dinner. He was domestic with my mom, so I really don't want to involve my mom in that. He was domestic with my mom, so I really don't want to involve my mom in that. But
so right here, this young lady says he was domestic with my mom, and we all know what that means. He, according to his daughter, put his hands on her mom. So I want you to think about this from a psychological standpoint. This could be the reason why Dr. Umar wants to have a sit down with her and her mother. This could be an intimidation tactic, possibly. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So it's a possibility that this is an intimidation tactic where she's like, yo, if my mom sits in front of Dr. Umar, she might have anxiety and just subside to whatever it is that Dr. Umar says and wants, because he may have put his hands on her. Because the first thing I was wondering is, this girl is 22 years old. Why in the world does he need to sit down with the mom and the daughter? Well, there's a possibility because he put his hands on her at some point, and she may feel scared of Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is a big dude. He's like, I think 6'2". Like, he's a big dude, and he has a big following. He has a cult following. So his baby mama sitting in front of him may easily or could easily be very intimidated by this man due to the fact that he did something, So, this is a part of it. So Dr. Deadbeat, because I'm never going to put nothing on somebody's jacket. So all I'm saying is his daughter said, because she did not witness it, and you already know is a possibility that his mother could be lying. So I'm not going to put that on his jacket, but this could be a reason why, is all I'm saying. He wants to sit down with the mom. Now, mind you, he probably hates the mom because of, not being able to see his daughter or whatever. So him sitting in front of her, that's even going to spark hatred in him, because he's going to be like, it's your fault. And he actually says it because I have video of him responding to all this stuff. So this is deep, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at.
What's up? What you trying to get out?
So I found my sister that's on my dad's side. I tried reaching out to Dr. Umar. He ignored me. Once he seen that I outed him, he sent me a message saying, oh, I want to take you and your mom out to dinner. He was domestic with my mom, so I really don't want to involve my mom in that. He was domestic with my mom, so I really don't want to involve my mom in that. But my thing is, why do you want to try to talk to me now? It's because I outed you. You should have been tried to reach out to me. And I ignored.
But is that what you wanted for him to talk to you, though? Like, do you think you wanted to have
at least a conversation, Rocky? The man ignored me.
So why did you decline the dinner? You're not ready to...
I ain't declined. It's pending.
I think you should take the dinner and talk to your dad face to face. I heard that him and Tommy was beefing, so no matter how mad you is at your dad, that's still your dad. Tommy is a bald-headed ass op. He act like, he thorough when he doing all this good shit, but he's calling you bitches and stuff. It's crazy to me.
Crazy.
So right here, I don't know why, but for some reason, Tommy Sotomayor, who hates women, she was talking to him and he was calling her, B's and H's and everything. You black B. And I'm like, you calling another man's daughter this? So I don't know what went on with that, but somebody played it or whatever. I was just like, why is Tommy Sotomayor going off on another man's daughter? But that's what she's talking about right here.
It's like he lashing out because you ain't talking to him. He want the story bad as shit. So I just feel like I would just take the dinner with my dad. I would leave it here. There's no need to really you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, so you have a similar experience?
Yeah, my dad is very popular too, and he wasn't never in my life. And it'd be hard for me. Some days we cool, some days we not. But
Wow.
you know what I'm saying?
And I just think the only reason why it's getting this much traction is because of who he is. He's Dr. Umar. But that's another thing. Like,
well, you knew that it was going to react this way. You was going to have a million negative comments and a million positive. You get what I'm saying? But I wouldn't dwell on nothing negative because that's not your whole intake. You know what I'm saying? You're not on here for the negative. You hurt, you did your trauma response, you yelling and screaming or whatever. But I would just ignore them. A lot of these people you don't even know. So it's like pointless to even be arguing back and forth with them.
Exactly.
You know
And then my
what I'm
thing
saying?
is, how you preach one thing, but you do something completely different. If y'all know Dr. Umar, y'all know how he preach about black women and black men need to be together. He reps the black community so much, but you have 2 daughters and you're not in their life. It's
So you definitely deserve a conversation. I don't feel like it's not your fault or your mom's fault. Can't nobody make a man do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and what I'm doing here, y'all, hold on. Somebody just came up. What's going on? Can you hear me? Hold on a second. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Hold up. Okay. Say something now. Oh, crap. Hold on. I got the wrong person on here. All right. If you're on TikTok and you want to come on up, let me know. All right. So let's keep going.
gonna take care of their kids, especially somebody who advocate the way that he do. I feel as though no matter what, being as though you here, if he didn't want you or if he did, whatever the case may be, you still here, you still his child, he still have a responsibility to you.
Rocky, do you
know
feel like I was wrong for taking it to the net, and do you feel like I bashed him?
I feel like if this is the way you decided to tell your truth, I mean, I can't really fault you. You can't tell nobody how to respond to nothing. I feel.
And I want to say this. Do you think she was wrong for outing him about him being a deadbeat father, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Do you think she was wrong for outing him on the internet when she was trying to see, spend time with her dad or get some answers from her dad all these years? What do y'all think? Do you think she's right or do you think she's wrong? Hold on one second. Let me know if you think she's right. So the Truth Returns says Tommy was respectful until she was rude, saying things like, y'all are some slaves. So let me say something about these weirdo dudes. Tommy Sotomayor is a weirdo. All right. I want to say this. And this is the reason why Tommy Sotomayor is a weirdo. No man on the planet is dumb enough to call another man's daughter, like the man and his daughter. Like, first of all, the first thing that makes Tommy Sotomayor a weirdo is the fact that he actually is talking to this man's daughter. I would never in my life talk to this young woman. I'll say this again. I would never in my life talk to this young woman. Why? Because this is somebody's daughter. Now, if I was paid to do a consultation or whatever, that's a different scenario. But if she came in his chat right now and wanted to come up and have a conversation, I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not talking to a man's daughter. I can help any way I can because I'll talk to other people's daughters because everybody is somebody's daughter, right? So I can't say that without the context. This man is a public figure. So let me fix it. I'm never going to talk to a public figure's daughter. So, because I always talk to men's daughters, because when I do, so what I just said, I got to add context because it sounded crazy. I'm never going to talk to another public figure's daughter unless the public figure wanted me to talk to their daughter. That's what I mean to say. Because at the end of the day, if they're beefing, I don't want to get in the middle of their beef by talking to this man's daughter, because he may be like, yo, you trying to talk to my daughter? You trying to flirt? You know, it could turn into that. So for Tommy Sotomayor to actually have a conversation with this man's daughter, he's a weirdo. And the second thing is, I don't give a damn what this man's daughter does. How dare you call her a B word? See, this is the sad reality of men, black men, white men. This is the sad reality of men. We don't respect women as much as we respect men. And this is the reason why I tell y'all are never going to get respect as women unless y'all are married to somebody. And this is the reason why. And I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but y'all aren't never going to get that amount of respect or that amount of protection from other men unless you're married to somebody. Why? Because we respect men's daughters if we know the man more than we respect a typical woman. So if you're somebody's daughter versus just a chick, we respect you more because we know who your father is. That's the first thing. We respect a man's wife more than we respect a random woman walking around on the street. So we respect women when they're attached to a man more than when a woman isn't attached to a man. Because in our minds, and this is just the way it is, we look at women who are not attached to a man as like stray cats. You know, they're just out here, right? But when a woman is attached to a man, like Dr. Umar's daughter, hands off, because we have a certain amount of respect for the father. If that makes any sense, let me know in the chat. Does that make any sense to y'all? The second thing is, you do not call because of that. How dare Tommy Sotomayor call this woman a B word? That is actually absolutely disgusting. So I don't give a damn what she said. You just drop her off your live and move on. That man is mentally ill.
Like, you did what you did, just stand on it. Don't be upset if people come at you, whatever. You can do what the fuck you want to do, but just stand on what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
You should have seen his response. It was very immature. He called me a struggling streamer. He blocked me
your
on
dad?
Instagram. Yes, he blocked me on
Oh
Instagram.
my God.
Her own dad called her a struggle streamer, y'all. Her own dad called his daughter a struggle streamer. Like, this man is nuts. And I personally, this is just my opinion. I personally think Dr. Umar is mentally ill. That's just my opinion. I personally think Dr. Umar is mentally ill. And that's why he be saying all this crazy dumb shit, because he's mentally ill. But, you know, I'm not a doctor, so I can't prescribe nobody and say somebody's officially something. But and I want to say this, y'all. The main reason why I create my card games is because of situations like this. It's a possibility that Dr. Umar was abandoned or abused or neglected by his own parents. And he grew up to be this dysfunctional deviant now, just like I'll talk about P. Diddy. And I'm not saying Umar is Diddy, but he is a weirdo just like these other people, right? So at the end of the day, you can easily recognize all of these people by playing one of my card games with the person. So my Deeper Discussions card game in particular, this card game right here, is meant to give you an understanding of how the other person grew up and how the other person raises their own kids and how that other person deals with conflict. And if you don't have this Deeper Discussions card game to play with another person, you're putting yourself at risk, because like I said, there's plenty Diddies out there there are plenty Dr. Umars out there or Dr. Deadbeats. You could be dating a man that doesn't take care of his kids. You think he's just going to come out and tell you? No. But if you play this card game with him, and one of the card game questions is about how they were raised and how they take care of their kids. Now they are forced to answer your question. So look, let's get these likes up. The likes are low. So everybody hit the like button. I appreciate everybody being here, but this is a very important conversation to have for anybody who has a daughter and who has a son, and or either who has a baby mama or a baby daddy. Because we're going to talk about a little later DDG also. DDG is a young father, and he had a baby with the Little Mermaid, the woman that played Little Mermaid. I forgot her name, but altogether, these are the conversations that need to be had. So I need y'all to share this video to everybody that you know, because everybody that you know has some type of issues with their baby mama, baby daddy, or their own mama or their own daddy. And of course, this card game right here is meant to help women with their mothers. So I'm helping people with their mothers. I'm helping people with their fathers. Yes, Holly Bailey. Yeah, that's her name, Holly Bailey. So everybody hit the like button and get these likes up and share this video and say shared in the comments once you've done it, because this needs to get to everybody. This is a everybody issue right here. This is not just about Umar. This is about the child and the children and you being, going through what you went through.
I look like I've been crying. I promise I have not been crying. But it's just like, this is crazy. You're supposed to be my dad. You're supposed to be my dad. I'm 22 years old now. 22 years old.
So he's saying you're a struggling streamer because that you reached out to him and you reached out how you reached out to him, right?
Yup.
So it just seems like everybody in this conversation, everybody who involved, all the responses is negativity. But that could be just like embarrassment. He probably feel like you can handle him better, but he could have handled you better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And whoever this woman is, she's pretty dope by just how she's asking her questions and probing or whatever. So shout out to this woman. I forgot her name. I don't know who this woman is. I think she's a rapper or something, but they both are from Philly and I'm from Philly. So shout out to both of them.
But I feel like y'all definitely need to have a conversation. I don't know how far y'all gonna get now, being as though this happened, but if not my
so do you think
girl,
if Jason Lee, if the Shade Room, if Hollywood Unlocked, On Site, Neighborhood Watch, if any of them were to propose, Anissa, we want to do an interview, what do you think I should do?
Now, you want to do an interview with your father involved, or you just want to do an interview with them to get your side?
Either one is okay.
Cynthia G said that he was obsessed with the young lady's mom. I'm not listening to nothing from Cynthia G. Cynthia G is a roach. So I don't care nothing about what Cynthia G said because she's a roach. So I don't care what no roach says. And I don't hear nothing about that. What's up, Asia Monet? I love your name. Your name sounds like like you're a singer or something. So shout out to Asia Monet. That's a beautiful name.
And basically, what side is you trying to get out? If you want to talk to your father, and he say he don't want to talk, what side are you trying to tell? That he wasn't there for you? Or
Yeah,
how it affected you growing up without a dad?
That part. And I feel like if I do an interview and he's there, he's going to try to manipulate the situation.
See, that's another thing a lot of people don't realize. Men love to say women manipulate men. Men manipulate women also. Everybody manipulates everybody, right? So it is really sad that this young lady says she doesn't want to, and I don't think she should do any interviews, but she's not my daughter. But at the end of the day, the interview thing, right? Why don't y'all just sit down and talk? Like, we don't need no interview, no intervention. Let these two talk and deal with it. And it seems like Dr. Umar just doesn't want to talk to his own daughter. There's never been a time where I needed to talk to my daughter through their mother. No. And here's another reason why me and my kids have so much of a great relationship. Let me I'm just going to ask y'all. let's just do this. Why do you think me and both of my daughters have such a great relationship? I have an answer, but I want to see what y'all are going to say. So drop in the chat why you think me and my kids have so much of a great relationship, you know, throughout the test of time. What do y'all think? Because my daughters are in their 20s also. What do y'all think real quick? Because I'm going to answer it, but I want to see what y'all think. Why do y'all think me and my daughters have so much of a great relationship? Exactly, Candy. Candy says this is such a necessary conversation with our community. I totally agree. I totally agree. I'm watching y'all's responses now, just reading them. So the answer, because it's a number of answers, so a lot of y'all answers are correct, but the main answer is something. I'm gonna give y'all another second. Y'all answers are right, but there's something that I'm looking for that is like extremely dynamic to all of this. So I'm gonna ask one more question, one more time. Why do you think me and my daughters have so much of a great relationship with each other after all these years? Just one more time. I want to see. It's a real simple answer. And all of your answers are correct. I'm about to read them. All right. So y'all didn't get it, so I'm going to answer it. I married their mother. That's really it. That's really it. All the other stuff, y'all were right. Communication, desire, that's a good one. You know, I have the desire to, you know, want to be in my kids' lives. So I get it. Communication, yes. So all these answers are right. You heal from your trauma so you can parent good. Yes. Yes. So all of these answers are correct. So thank y'all for responding. Y'all are Bridget said, because you're not a deadbeat. Correct. I understand. But the main thing is I married their mother. See, when you do right by the kid's mom and the mom does right by you, see, let me explain this, and we're gonna go back to what the young ladies have been talking about, because this is a very important conversation. And share this video. Share this video. Get Facebook people. Why are y'all not sharing this video? Because y'all can share the video easier than everybody. So the people watching on Facebook, hit the like button and just hit the share button. Share this video on your own page, y'all. This is a very important conversation. But the simplest thing a father can do is marry their mom. The simplest thing. Because when you are in the household with your children since they were little, you actually are instilling your philosophy, your ideology, your rules, and not the mother's rules. See, when a mother lives with the child and you live over here, the child is now under the mother's rules. You can't tell the mother what to do because she's the one who has dominion over the child. Do y'all see how that's so important? My children run off of my system to this day. My children trust my system to this day. Why? Because I raised them under my household. That's the most important part. I can get along. I can just get a woman pregnant and we can have a great relationship, be in communication with each other. But at the end of the day, if I'm not raising my kids under my own household, they are not going to see me and respect me in a certain way that they would if they were raised under my household. Your job as a man is to raise your kids under you and your own household. Because when a child is raised by the woman and you are just like the alternate parent, Your child isn't going to respect you in a certain way that you would want them to, because you didn't raise them. You co-raised them. I raised my kids. I help my kids with their homework every day. I've been to every last one of my kids' schools, elementary school, daycare, middle school, high school. There's plenty of situations where I went up there ready to beat up one of them little boys. My daughters used to be picked up from school by their mom because I would still be at work. And my ex-wife would say, how was your day? It was good, but they like, what? This boy was messing with me at school. The first thing my ex-wife would do is say, you want daddy to get him? Because that's all she needs to say. Or either when daddy gets home, he's going to fix it. When daddy gets home, it's a real thing. See, I was like the father on Good Times. What was the name of the father on Good Times, y'all? I was like the father on Good Times. I was like the father on Everybody Hates Chris. This is how everybody responded to me when everybody was in trouble. When she said, wait till your daddy gets home, and then they like, uh-oh. And then I get a phone call saying my kids was acting up. If I found out my kids was acting up, let me show y'all how I came home. Hold on, look for the video. What the hell is goddamn video? I'm trying to find a goddamn video. I know I got the video. Hold on one second. I'm looking for a particular video. I want to show y'all how when daddy comes home, this is what happens when daddy comes home, right here. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Here it goes. So this is how my kids and everybody in the house feels when daddy comes home. When she say, I'm going to tell your daddy. And when I came home, this was my effect. That's it. This it. And when you're not the custodial parent, your child is never going to know how it feels when daddy comes home. The whole house rocks when daddy comes home. This is what's supposed to happen when daddy comes home. But if you don't live there, guess what? You ain't never going to have this effect. That's it. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all had y'all daddy that lived in a household and daddy came home and you felt this in your soul. My kids was like, oh, it's daddy. They're like, oh my God, hide. Because when daddy comes home, everybody shuts the hell up. So when you don't marry their mother, when you don't raise your kids in your household, you don't have this effect when they get grown. My kids have that feeling when I get, hey, what's going on? Now, why? Because the memory is embedded in their brains. When daddy came home, it's on. It's on. But when you don't marry the mother, shout out to you. You say, you married your kid's mom too? That's what's up. I love it. But when you don't marry the mother, when a child isn't under your rules, and the child is under the mother's little stupid ass rules, guess what? You don't have dominion over your child. You don't have dominion over your child. The mother has dominion over your child. One more time. I just want y'all to feel this goddamn effect. So when you look at Dr. Umar, oh, let me see my kid. I can't see my kid. Well, if you would have married them kids, you wouldn't have these problems. You bum. And I'm not saying he's a bum for not marrying the kid, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that you lose a lot of respect when you don't marry the kid's mom.
So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying,
I want to get to a certain part right here. Hold on. Where is it? He said something. Everybody hit the like button. 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 I think this is it right here.
She has to carry herself well. She will 10 criteria the way the black
aggressive, because I'm in a relationship, and when I had met up with him last year, I told my partner, like, I'm gonna go have lunch with Dr. Umar. He was like, what the fuck? So
it's when she says at the end.
Sure. When you say to me, business before back shots, and you and Suki are just friends, highly doubt it.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was something in here. Here it is. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Listen to this shit, y'all.
Son, call your brothers and be a brother to your own flesh and blood with the same energy that you promote on these platforms. May God guide you on the right path. And she has a right idea, because you can't get on these platforms talking about black unity when there's trouble brewing at home.
Because I thought I should have.
Now listen to this dumb shit right here, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
It would have been because they were the mothers of my children. My daughter's mothers felt they should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy.
See, this is the problem. See, when you reject the mother, she feels that rejection in her soul forever. So when you get a woman pregnant, and I'm not saying you sleeping with a woman, you get her pregnant, you're supposed to just jump up and marry her. I'm not saying that in particular, because there's variables, right? You might not even know who this damn woman is, but that's why you don't nut in no random ass woman. But when you do things the right way, because I always tell women, like, don't have a baby before you get married. Get married before having a baby. But the same thing with you dudes. Like, you got to stop nutting in women, because some of you dudes are idiots. And you don't even need to be married because you stupid. Right? So the thing about it is, when you don't marry their mother, she lives with that feeling of not being married throughout her entire pregnancy. See, ladies, and let me know if I'm wrong when I say this, because I'm not a woman. The day you find out you're pregnant and you're not married, don't you start feeling like you're a failure and you're like, damn, I'm another statistic. I'm another unmarried, unwed, single mother. Ladies, yes or no? Let me know. Do you instantly feel like you're a failure the day you find out you're pregnant and you're like, damn, I thought I was going to be married when I had a child? Let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. Am I right or wrong? Because I'm not a woman. I don't want to speak for y'all. But the day you get pregnant and you're not married, don't you instantly feel like a failure? So that feeling of being like, damn, I thought I was going to be married. I thought my life was going to turn out to be this way, and now it's like this. I just ruined my whole life. Ladies, let me know. So Brown Sugar says, yes, how I mimic the stereotype. Yes, yes. Nobody wants to be the actual stereotype. And when you realize that you're the stereotype, you like, so you have that feeling of rejection, even though you did it to yourself. Bridget says yes. Ty Dash says yes. Low Key says heck yes. Mo Easy said a little bit. I was 18 when I was pregnant with my son. No, because marriages don't last either. That don't make no sense. You don't need to have no kids, Asia, if you ain't got no. Hopefully you ain't got no kids, but you don't even have no kids. You don't even have no dog. You don't need to do nothing because you don't even need to have no car, Asia. Ride the bus to work. Because with that dysfunctional attitude right there, that says one thing, that you expect things to go wrong. Talking about no, because marriages don't last either. So I want y'all to think about the context. Context, right? I literally said the day you become pregnant with a child and you're not married, you instantly feel like, wow, I did this the wrong way. I feel like a failure. And Asia's destiny comes up and says, no, because marriages don't last either. Why the hell did you get pregnant then? Do y'all see that? Because now I'm talking shit about y'all women. If y'all don't think a marriage is going to last a long time, why did you get pregnant? How would you run around getting pregnant by niggas when marriages don't work out? Don't get pregnant then. But this is how stupid some of y'all think. Y'all are going to have a baby with a dude with no problem, have another baby by a dude, and then turn around and say, well, marriages don't work. Well, single motherhood don't goddamn work. Let me say that again. Single motherhood doesn't work. So don't have a goddamn baby. So I can easily switch this to y'all asses. Talking about marriages don't work. I bet your ass got a baby. Single motherhood don't goddamn work. I hid it from him because we were in school. No, cause some don't get pregnant. Summer says yes. See, Brown Sugar says she cried. Failure, no. Disappointment, yes. Failure is disappointment. The semantics. No kids. Okay, cool. No kids. See, Michelle says yes. No dog either. Oh my God. Yes, because according to what that person says, Destiny something, she said marriage is in. Well, dogs die. So don't get a dog. Don't get a car because cars break down. Don't get a job because people get fired from jobs. Just go live up under a bridge then. So some of y'all have a stupid ass mindset. You'll go get a job knowing that jobs fire people. You'll go get a dog knowing that in 7 years, your dog is going to die. Because dogs die like within 10 years. So why you got a dog? Dogs be dying. So y'all will do all this other shit. You got a used car. Used cars be breaking down. When you buy tires, why buy tires for your car when the tire's going to wear out? Why buy toothpaste when toothpaste runs out? Don't brush your teeth then, stupid. How about that? So y'all do all this other shit knowing that the thing is going to run out. Why buy an iPhone knowing that the iPhone is going to fuck up and you're going to need another one? Don't get a fucking phone. Some of y'all got a stupid ass way of thinking. But when it comes to marriage, it's always a goddamn excuse. Well, marriage is in. Your goddamn car don't broke down. Your dog done died. You got fired from your job, but you did all that other shit, but you won't get married. Some of y'all some of y'all have zero fucking sense. Zero. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. All right, let's see what else y'all said. Well, we have to have kids, though. That's a must. No, you don't have to have kids. Who the hell you? No. Only married people need to have kids. The rest of y'all motherfuckers don't need to have no kids. Do y'all see how crazy these young dudes are out here? They call them YNs. They run around shooting up people. They run around breaking in cars and shit. When you have a child by yourself, your child grows up to be a piece of shit. So no, we don't need more kids. We need less kids. Let one of your little pookie kids come around me trying to break in my shit. They're either going to get locked up or they're going to get shot in the ass. Let one of your little pookie kids come around my goddamn shit. They're going to get shot in the fucking ass. You do not need to be making no goddamn kids if you ain't married. Because like I said before, their child is never going to have to witness this. And here we go. I don't know what's wrong with my shit. If your child has never witnessed this because you weren't married, and you're a single mother, you're going to raise a dysfunctional human. So no, none of you unmarried people, men and women, need to be making no goddamn baby. So if you are not married, do not have a child. And if you do have a child, you're a dumbass if you're not married. Listen to stupid shit. A lot of y'all baby daddies are just like Dr. Umar. A lot of y'all baby daddies are just like Dr. Umar.
A relationship with her father, they have been tearing up his comment section. So I went to this previous video. He's in Stockholm, Sweden currently right now for something that has to do with something Pan-African Ifatu.
Exactly. Wisdom Jones, no more kids. We already got 8 billion plus people on the planet. Yeah. And then a lot of y'all, a lot of these 8 billion people being raised by fucking women. So they stupid, dysfunctional, and violent.
Something. And the first comment I saw was somebody by the name of Graceful. She said, "Sir, with all due respect, you lacked accountability. Stop the narcissistic mother blaming behavior. Call your daughter and be a father. Call your father and be a son. Call your brothers and be a brother to your own flesh and blood. With the same energy that you promote on these platforms, may God guide you on the right path." And she has a right idea. Because you can't get on these platforms talking about Black unity when there's trouble brewing at home.
Been because I thought I should have. It would have.
I had thought what had happened was I had got her pregnant and then I had got her. You bum.
Been because they were the mothers of my children. My daughter's mothers felt they should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy.
He's an idiot. And y'all run around listening to this stupid idiot. This man is a pure idiot. Just because you do this and sit here with an African hat on doesn't make you not an idiot. You're an idiot, sir. I don't know why these dumbass people are platforming this piece of shit.
And I told them I would not make a decision, a lifelong decision about who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy.
But you'll make a lifelong decision that is now biting you in the ass. You're making a lifelong decision that is presently biting you in the ass, you bum.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy. I said we can continue to explore, to date. I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before.
This nigga said, I would like to move in your house. Dr. Umar is a loser. Dr. Umar is a loser. This nigga said, I would like to move in your house. You get a woman pregnant and you don't have anywhere to house the woman. You get a woman pregnant and you have nowhere to house the woman. Sir, you are a bum. You are a bum. Talking about, I would like to move in your house. You're a bum, sir. And we'll get back to what the young lady says. But I'm just trying to show y'all, because some of y'all like, yo, why are you so hard on this man? Well, looks like he's hard on himself. He's hard in him. He's hard in some coochie. He's hard on not wearing condoms.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy. I said we can continue to explore, to date. I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before we decide to spend the rest of our lives together.
But you can get the woman pregnant, and now a child has to spend the rest of their lives with no father. So you can get a woman pregnant, and you don't think that's a lifelong decision. You want to move in a woman's house because you're homeless. And then you want to figure out if you want to spend the rest of your life with a woman that is going to spend the rest of her life with your child. See how stupid people are? Just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Real quick commercial break for the solution that will help everyone. And remember, all of my products that I sell and I offer are meant to help you with the same type of childhood trauma that Umar's daughter is dealing with right now. I'll say it again. Both of my products, well, all three of my products that I offer are meant to help you with the childhood trauma that you dealt with, which is the same as Dr. Umar's daughter. A lot of y'all never met y'all dads. A lot of y'all feel the same way Dr. Umar's daughter feels. And it's really sad. But we're adults now, and we have to take precautions to keep us from turning around and getting somebody else goddamn pregnant. So we have to fix ourselves. And that is the reason why I come up with these products. So buy my card game if you have not already. I just came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. This weirdo says, I'm hating on Dr. Umar to sell some cards. One, that means you are okay with a man being a deadbeat, which means you're trash. That's the first thing. And the second thing is this. I'm selling my cards to prevent women from dating somebody like Dr. Umar. So I'll say that again. I'm selling my cards because they were created to help women, to prevent them from dating men like Dr. Umar. So if you want to avoid men like Dr. Umar, aka Dr. Deadbeat, buy my Deeper Discussions card game. And if your mother or father was like Dr. Umar, buy my mother-daughter card game. Because if you have some father issues, when you want to know why your father left, what happened with your mother and your father, have a great conversation with your mother, because a lot of these cards is about her relationship with your father. That's another thing that people don't understand. You can play this mother-daughter card game even if you have father issues, because you and your mother can have deeper conversations about how your father was when your mother and your father was dating. This helps you get an understanding of how you and your your mother and your father met. What happened? Because there's questions in here that says, how was your life when you were pregnant by me? How was your relationship with my father before y'all were pregnant? How did you meet my father? So it's questions that can help you with your father issues by playing this mother-daughter card game. So yes, I am talking about this because Dr. Umar is a perfect example of a piece of shit parent. And now some of y'all have piece of shit parents, and we have to learn to move on from our piece of shit parent. Let me tell you something about my parent that I thought was a piece of shit right here. Felt like I was abandoned by my dad, even though my mom left him. So no, I am not just talking about Dr. Umar. I'm talking about my own goddamn father. He's around now, but that nigga was not around through my entire adulthood. So I still always had beef with him. I'm happy he's around now, but we had to have a conversation. Felt like I was abandoned by my dad, even though my mom left him. He just stopped calling. He never came to see me. And if you have kids that are in another state, that's not an excuse not to go see them. That's not an excuse not to call them. Call your kids. Go see your kids. See, it's not just the mothers. Yeah, I talk shit about single mothers, and I think single mothers are not good parents at all. But some of these niggas ain't good parents. On average, depending on where you're going, it might cost like $150 to $200 round trip to go see your freaking kids. Because one day, your kid may be grown, making a video talking about you. Facts. Facts. Just like this.
There for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
Facts. Facts.
So do you think if Jason Lee, if the Shade Room, if Hollywood Unlocked, On Site, Neighborhood Watch,
hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. And buy one of my card games if this show is helping you, because at the end of the day, we have to look at buying tools that will help us move on from our childhood trauma. Because as you can see, I moved on from mine, but have you moved on from yours? That's what my card games help you do.
Any of them were to propose, Anissa, we want to do an interview, what do you think I should do?
Now, you want to do an interview with your father involved, or you just want to do an interview with them to get your side?
Either one is okay.
And basically, what side is you trying to get out? If you want to talk to your father, and he say he don't want to talk, what side are you trying to tell? That he wasn't there for you? Or,
yeah, and then I feel like
how it affected you growing up without a dad?
That part. And I feel like if I do an interview and he's there, he's going to try to manipulate the situation. He be on Breakfast Club. They're going to be asking him about this. The next time you do an interview, I already know. I'm not okay, here we go.
So listen, don't listen to the people that's calling you a clout chaser. You're going to get there. It's about to be 1,000 fake pages. They be on Beyonce page calling her ugly, stupid, all that. You shouldn't even pay that no mind. These people who telling you that you're clout chasing don't know you.
Yeah, this girl, like, AK, she DM'd me on TikTok before and I blocked her and I asked for a number. I don't do social
media. It is what it is.
Yeah.
People talk about me every day.
Every day.
So what? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I don't know, if you want to get your story out, I feel like you don't really need to do interviews to get your story out. You already got enough attention. But if you want to, you basically do what you want, just stand what you do. If you're trying to get closer to your dad, I don't think having interviews with all these blogs that, that talk about your business, you know what I'm saying, gonna help. And if you're trying to get closer to your dad, I feel like y'all should keep it a little private after this.
Okay. I just, it's like, it's just.
I understand you hurt. Like I said, I was hurt. I went through a lot of shit growing up. My mom was on drugs. My dad wasn't. He was out here. I watched my dad take care of a lot of people and a lot of things that don't have nothing to do with him and leave me hanging. I don't understand.
See, that's another thing. That is another thing. And that is what I said in this earlier part of this video. The thing about it is that hurts a lot of young people is they see you go out here and do all this shit for other people. I'll say it again. Your child witnesses you go out and do all this cool shit for other people, but you don't do anything for your own child. And your child is like, yo, what the hell? What about me? This shit is a real issue. This shit is a real issue.
He has not been in my life.
I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time.
No. That wasn't the question. Where you at her graduation, you bum. See, this is what deadbeats do. They go out in the world and search for external validation to make themselves feel better about themselves. That part right there. See, when you're a deadbeat father, you feel inclined to go out in the world and do something for somebody else because you failed as a parent of your own kids in order to make you feel good about being a loser. And that's exactly what I'm saying right here. He's running around going to other people's graduations, but what about your own child's graduations?
You with me? If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. The only thing good that's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it.
My biological father is Dr. Umar. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life.
I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time.
Nigga, nobody gives a shit. No. That wasn't the question. Where you at her graduation, you bum. See, this is what deadbeats do. They go out in the world and search for external validation to make themselves feel better about themselves after what they've done to their own kids. They'll go out and start a whole new family and be a good father to another woman's kid to make himself feel like a man because he abandoned his own kid. So what bum ass Umar is running around doing, he thinks going to other people's graduations will make him feel better about not going to his own daughter's graduations. You're a bum, sir. And the one thing that black men as a whole do not fuck with is deadbeat fathers. You are canceled, Umar. There's no more doctor nothing. You are Umar. Your name is Dr. Deadbeat. New name is bum ass Umar. You have lost all credibility because how dare you run around this goddamn country, search for all this goddamn validation when you won't even sit down with your own goddamn child. And just for the record, I can understand if your baby mama didn't let you see your child when they were little, you can be mad about that. But your child is 22 years old, you bum. Go see your goddamn child, sir. Why in the world do you need to talk to your daughter with her mother? Because you don't want to be accountable for you being a bitch ass nigga. You want to sit around and show off some paperwork saying that you pay child support. Paying child support is not fatherhood, stupid.
Yes, I want to have one more child. I need a son. I want to have one more child. I need a son. I need a prince.
So listen, I feel.
All right, so let's go back to this conversation. This nigga talking about he wants a son. Why? So you can ruin his life too, you freaking bum?
My mom told him that I wasn't his, but here it is. I'm grown. My dad came in my life. We never had a blood test or nothing. So what makes me yours now and not yours then? So that's what I don't respect.
Be on TikTok before and I blocked her and I asked for a number. I don't do social.
Just, oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
People talk about me every day. I understand you hurt. Like I said, I was hurt. I went through a lot of shit growing up. My mom was on drugs. My dad wasn't. He was out here. I watched my dad take care of a lot of people and a lot of things that don't have nothing to do with him and leave me hanging. I don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know that my dad said some shit like, my mom told him that I wasn't his. But here it is. I'm grown. My dad came in my life. We never had a blood test or nothing. So what makes me yours now and not yours then? So that's what I don't respect.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But a lot of men, especially a lot of grown-ass men, black men, who run away from their responsibilities don't really like to have adult conversations because when it all comes down to it, they're going to be wrong. And a lot of people...
Everybody drop the word Dr. Deadbeat in the chat. Drop Dr. Deadbeat in the chat. Drop Dr. Deadbeat in the chat.
don't like to be wrong.
Right. And it's so hard to believe.
So they use like the way that you reacting. Like that, like if I could go yell and scream at my dad, I could be right. And he'd say, yeah, you're right, but it's the way you saying it, so I don't want to talk. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta come to motherfuckers and talk their language, how they talk. I would have wanted Dr. Umar said, brother, Black King. I just want to know one thing. You get what I'm saying? I just want to know one thing. Why you not in the Black woman life that you created, but you and everybody else life advocating for everybody else? So I feel like he know what you're saying is completely correct, but I feel.
See, when you in everybody else's life advocating for somebody else, that shit is hurtful to kids.
Like he's trying to decline it because of the way you doing it.
Right. And then it's so hard to believe that it's genuine because he only reached back out to me because I outed him. So
see, when I help people, when I'm on YouTube, when I'm doing my thing, my kids ain't gonna be like, why he all on YouTube helping people with his card games and stuff? Because I help my own kids. Like I do stuff for my own kids. So not only is my card game helping y'all, but it's also helping my own kids.
Of actually playing the card game in real time. Hey, you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're here.
Okay. So what are y'all's experience of playing the like mother, like daughter card game in real?
See, I'm not out here just helping y'all. My card games is helping my own kids. My own daughters are playing my mother-daughter card game with their mom. So I don't just go out in the world helping y'all. No, I'm helping my own family too.
Time.
Oh, it's good. It's a lot of fun. It open up the conversation because it go beyond just the questions that are being asked. So it allows us to definitely feel liberty, like freedom to talk about things that we didn't probably haven't even talked about. So it's good. It's really, really good. We're really enjoying ourselves.
Good. So you have
I highly recommend it. I do highly recommend it for all mothers and daughters to definitely participate and take part in it.
See? My own ex-wife, baby mama, whatever you want to call her, played the card game with my daughters, and she loves it. So I am not somebody that's going out in the world helping other people, but not helping my own kids. No, my kids are right here getting helped by me also.
That's what's up. So you have your own deck too. Have you been asking her some questions?
Yes, we both have our deck, and we've been taking turns pulling from the stack, pulling from the deck. We'll take turns. She asks a question, then I'll ask the next question. So yes, we've been asking each other questions. So it's been really, really good.
What did you?
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying.
Not even genuine no more. You just doing it because it's on the internet.
I think he mad. Yeah, if you would have outed, it's how you outed him, and he knows it's going to reach and it's going to be talked about. So he feel like you put him in the hot seat, and you supposed to be his daughter. But as a father, you supposed to be there for your kid.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like he not right at all.
Exactly.
And he might feel like you not right either on how you moving. But
And shout out to Low Key. Thank you so much for the $15 super cash app. And if y'all are enjoying this conversation, make sure to contribute to the channel. Cash app is across the bottom of the screen right now. It's $AARON 1000. $AARON 1000. Drop a cash app. Buy me some lunch if you like this live stream, because this is my only job. This is what I do. I sell my products. I, contribute to y'all. Y'all contribute to me. Drop a cash app. $AARON 1000.
it is what it is. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not your fault or your mom's fault that your dad wasn't there. I don't give a fuck if he met her and only slept with her one time and created you. You still, if you believe in God, I believe in the law. Anybody who believe in the God, everything meant to happen. Everything happened for a reason. So you still have.
Thank you, Low Key.
To take care of your responsibility.
Exactly. You just nip that in the bud.
Yeah, so if you feel like talking to other people and going on these different outlets is your therapy, then so be it, do you. If you feel like, talking to your father help, then so be it, do that. But do he have like parents that you speak to, or like a mom that or anybody from his side of the family that you could talk to that could try to bridge the gap for the both of you?
So unfortunately, I just found out that his mom is deceased. I did meet his mom. His dad is Jamal Johnson. I met him before.
So I want you to think about this. They're literally game planning on how she can get her father back in her life. This is how hard it is for her to just simply get a conversation with her own fucking father. She's like, I talked to the mother, I talked to the father, I did this, I did that. She's game planning on how to get her father to goddamn talk to her. Dr. Umar is a piece of shit. If you just listen to the verbiage, they're like, let me see if I can do this to get my father to talk to me. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. They're game planning to get a father to talk to their daughter.
I did message his dad on Facebook. I didn't get a response.
See, she's messaging people on Facebook trying to get them to get through to this piece of shit person. Dr. Umar is a bum.
So, yeah.
So his mom not trying to have a conversation with you?
His mom is deceased.
So do he have a wife?
Not that I know of. I really feel like our sister can bridge us together.
Okay, so you his sister, he's in your sister's life?
I'm not sure.
So how do you think she can bridge you?
Only because we're both his daughters, so I don't know.
But if he ain't been came around, he doesn't take care of her as well.
Right.
So it's not just you.
Right. So maybe his dad could be the bridge.
Yeah, is he close with his father?
Wait, would you?
They're literally game planning on how they can get Umar, stop him from being a loser. When your daughter is game planning with another person because you're a loser, that shit is crazy.
You say, Rocky?
Is he close with his dad?
My mom told me him and his dad had a difficult relationship growing up.
So see, maybe that's another thing. A lot of men are not making excuses, but for instance, my father, I feel like he wasn't in my life because his father wasn't there for him. Mm-hmm. So some men don't know how to be dads, or some men just feel like I ain't have a dad, they survive, which is harsh. Exactly. But sometimes it get like that. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like everybody should just take therapy in the situation if everybody is willing to. If not, you got to also deal with the fact that maybe he just ain't gonna come around and he just not gonna be there and life goes on.
Real quick, let's do this. If you're team Dr. Umar or team daughter, say team Umar or team daughter right here. Let's see who is all in here. And if y'all are on Dr. Umar's side, I don't have a problem with y'all because y'all have the right to say or think whatever y'all want to say. But say team daughter or team Umar. Let's see. Let's go. Do a poll. I don't know how to do a poll. I'm trying. Every time I try to do a poll, I don't know how to do it. If y'all know how to do a poll, tell me. So everybody type in team daughter or team Umar. And if you say team Umar, I'm not mad at you. And you better not. I might have to start taking some of y'all wrenches because I've been getting complaints of people being hidden from my damn channel. So do not do anything to anybody in the chat that says team Umar. They have the right to have their own opinion. So type in team daughter or team Umar. And if y'all know how to make a poll, tell me because I don't know how to goddamn do it. Because it's just chat filter. I don't know what. See, I don't even know what I just did. See, I almost messed up the whole chat trying to make some changes. All messages. Okay. Community moderation. Community defaults. So I don't know. I don't know how to make a poll. I want to make a poll, y'all. So I don't know. But just drop team daughter or team Umar in the chat. And if you're team Umar, I'm not mad at you because you have the right to think what you want to say. When his daughter says I reached out to him and he ignored me, I felt that. Yeah, Jamar, like a lot of us men have dealt with that. A lot of us men have felt that. I thought I was gonna feel like that when I ambushed my father.
Oh well.
And that's the sad reality.
So if you have to deal with that reality, how would it affect you moving forward, or would it affect you at all?
I do believe it has affected me. I think I should start going to therapy. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
So what affected you the most about? I feel like what affected me the most about my dad not being here in my life is me getting taken advantage as a child from other men. I just always wanted the dad, so I dated older guys. I guess picking the wrong type of men. You get what I'm saying? What do you think like your biggest, blemish was not having your father? Like what did you feel like that you missed so much of having a father? Just him showing up, a daddy and daughter relationship? Because you did say that you have a father that's not biologically your father, but he in your life. So what made you want more than that?
I really just wanted the relationship, and I do feel like me not having my dad in my life kind of diminished my self-worth in a way. Kind of made me feel like I wasn't enough, because if my dad don't want me, then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a sense of feeling like unwanted.
Abandonment, rejection,
Okay.
denial.
So abandonment is your issue. Yep. So you need to know why he abandoned you. Yeah, well, that's only something he can answer.
Exactly.
See, a lot of people have abandonment issues. Y'all heard that? That shit really just broke my heart. Because of Dr. Umar, she has abandonment issues now.
Yeah, well, that's only something he can answer.
Exactly.
So if you never get that answer, then what? Was not having your father, like what did you feel like that you missed so much of having a father? Just him showing up, a daddy and daughter relationship? Because you did say that you have a father that's not biologically your father, but he in your life. So what made you want more than that?
I really just wanted the relationship, and I do feel like me not having my dad in my life kind of diminished my self-worth in a way. Kind of made me feel like I wasn't enough, because if my dad don't want me, then you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. Put a one in the chat. Y'all felt that. I felt that. I'm gonna put a one in the chat myself. Put a one in the chat if y'all felt that right there. That shit is sad, man. This girl now has abandonment issues at the age of 22 because her father didn't want her. She's like, why would somebody want me when my own dad didn't want me? Damn, man. That hurt. I didn't edit this fully, and so I didn't hear the whole thing. That was my first time hearing that part. That shit really hurt me right there. To hear a young girl say, well, if my father didn't want me, why do I think somebody else will want me? I've never heard nobody's daughter say that. Damn. That was hurtful. That was hurtful. Shit. Damn. If you have felt like that, put a one in the chat. If you've ever felt like that, if you felt like since your daughter didn't want you, why would somebody else want you? I'm not going to say I felt like that before, but I can relate with how that may feel. I remember it was a time where I haven't seen my dad for years. And when my cousin actually called my dad, I was afraid that my dad was going to reject me because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm sitting in the car talking to my dad that I haven't talked to in my whole adult life. And that apprehension took over me. And I literally felt like, what if he rejects me? What if he rejects me? And it was a very scary feeling. But luckily, my dad was like, yeah, come on. Like, we was up the street from his house. So yeah, this is a lot.
So it's a sense of feeling like unwanted.
Abandonment, rejection, denial.
So abandonment is your issue. Yep. So you need to know why he abandoned you. Yeah, well, that's only something.
Hold on real quick. Let me call my cousin. I'm calling my cousin real quick. Let's see if he answers. He might be at work.
Your call has been forwarded to.
He might be at work. But yeah, my cousin, I got a video of it. I forgot to play the video, but yeah, I know how that felt of potential, being, pushed away by your own father.
He can answer.
Exactly.
So if you never get that answer, then what?
I'm gonna just have to move on, Rocky. I'm gonna just have to move on.
This person says everybody needs to go watch Coach Greg Adams, because a person who's actually been through this themselves. Some of y'all are really weird. Some of y'all are really weird. A lot of you dudes are weird. Does anybody know why this message is some weirdo shit? Can anybody explain, before I explain it, why this person is a weirdo? I'm going to give y'all a second. Can anybody explain to me, before I explain it, why this person is a weirdo? He says, everybody needs to go watch Greg Adams' take, a person who's actually been through this himself. Because can anybody tell me why this person is a weirdo? I'm waiting. Anybody want to know before I say? Forget about who the person, he's some content creator. But does anybody know why this person is a weirdo? Here we go right here. Dwayne said it. This young woman is in her 20s. You trust her assessment of the situation. See, these weirdos, they don't care what the daughter is going through because they hate women. So if the person is a woman, they don't care what they go through because they don't care about women. They have no empathy for women because they don't like them. These little cornball little dudes, they hate women. So for this cornball to sit here and say, not Dwayne, but the first person, for this cornball to literally say, you need to go on another man's YouTube channel to hear what his experience is as the father, when I'm playing you what the daughter is going through, makes you a weirdo. And I pray that your little weird ass don't have kids, because you little woman-hating weirdos don't deserve no woman, don't deserve no kids, don't deserve no pussy. You guys are weird as shit. And if you hate women, I hate your weird ass. Talking about everybody needs to go watch somebody else's channel, a person who's actually going through it. I'm playing somebody that's going through it, you stupid idiot. You fucking weirdo. Fuck is you talking about? This girl right here is going through it right now, you stupid idiot. Talking about go on somebody else's channel and let them tell you about that they went through the shit. She's going through the shit right now, stupid. She's going through it right now. You idiot. Oh, Nina says go to the poll. Okay, go to live control room on your desktop. My desktop. That's what it is, my desktop. In the chat box on the right, click on the 3-dot menu. I'm not on my desktop. I'm on StreamYard. So that is the issue. So I can't do a poll because I'm on StreamYard. So I don't know how to do that on my quote unquote desktop because I'm on StreamYard. So probably since I'm utilizing StreamYard, because I'm on StreamYard and not my desktop. So if that makes sense. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, y'all. I just get sick of these little weirdos, man. They just super weird. And I'm not gonna block them because I welcome the little cornballs in here. Like, because y'all may learn something. I'm a coach. I'm here to share my perspective. And maybe these little weirdos may wake up and see things from a woman's perspective sometimes. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So shout out to little weirdos.
He's already giving me signs he don't want nothing to do with me because he's been ignoring me. And instead of texting me, he made a public response on Instagram. Mind you, he got over 1 million followers. You could have texted me, then you blocked me on Instagram, and then called me a struggling streamer. So, yeah.
So he said you're a struggling streamer.
Yes.
I'm sorry to laugh, but that's so fucking Philadelphia. Hey,
a struggling streamer. And then he got on live. And it was just the way he approached it, the way he was talking. Like, I'm your daughter. Then in the caption of the post, he put, someone come get this little girl. I am your daughter.
I didn't see that. It's just so crazy, but like blood, no matter what, they always feel like you should protect them, no matter what they do to you. You know what I'm saying?
This freaking man says, somebody come get this little girl. She's your little girl. Why don't you go get your little girl, you bum? He said under his caption, somebody come get this little girl.
Nothing to do with me because he's been ignoring me. And instead of texting me, he made a public response on Instagram. Mind you, he got over 1 million followers. You could have texted me, then you blocked me on Instagram, and then called me a struggling streamer. So, yeah.
So he said you're a struggling streamer.
Yes.
I'm sorry to laugh, but that's so fucking Philadelphia. Hey,
a struggling streamer.
And y'all talking about block the person. Why? See, I don't have a problem with somebody having a different perspective. I don't have a problem with cornballs being in here. Shout out to the cornballs. I don't have a problem with y'all. You have a voice over here. I'm not running. See, I don't need everybody to agree with me. We can have a disagreement. I don't have a problem with that. That's not me. I don't care. I'm going to respond, and you can respond in the chat, and it's dialogue. I don't care.
And then he got on live, and it was just the way he approached it, the way he was talking. Like, I'm your daughter. Then in the caption of the post, he put, someone come get this little girl. I am your daughter.
I didn't see that. It's just so crazy, but like blood, no matter what, they always feel like you should protect them, no matter what they do to you. You know what I'm saying? So he probably feel like as his daughter, you saying you my daughter, but you ain't protecting me by going live. I mean, by going on your page and calling me out on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably felt like, that is some type of streaming type of shit. If I'm your father, you could have talked to me in a different way. Yeah. Like maybe I ain't respond to you now. Who says I was ignoring you? I could have responded to you tomorrow type of shit. Did you wait a couple days before?
Yeah.
And did you try to reach out to him one more time before you went public?
Yeah. And then somebody, a lot of people were saying, he's a public figure, so he does different events. Somebody was like, pop up on him. No. First of all, that's going to trigger him. He's going to be called off guard, and it's going to be extremely uncomfortable. I'm not going to.
You went public. Maybe that wasn't a bad idea to pop up on him at a public event and watch him. If he lashed out, that'll show his true colors in front of people. It's like the same type of difference.
Yeah, I'm not.
Are you afraid to like approach him without his knowledge? Like you want him to be aware? Are you afraid to pop up on him because you don't know how he's going to respond?
And I'm definitely uncomfortable to call him. I've just been sending him text messages. No call. No. Like, I haven't talked to this man in years. It's just, it feels uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable situation.
All right, so somebody saying he said, "Ex your mom." What happened? Why he saying that? My dad called him. Just Connie. Why he saying "ex your mom"? Did your mom ever tell you anything, or did she say she don't know at all?
So my mom did tell me he was domestic and that he paid child support and he was supposed to come pick me up one day because it was co-parenting and he never did. So then my mom got full custody and he only got, I guess, visitation rights.
He didn't want his visitation rights?
Nope. He stopped seeing me, and I was a little girl. I was like, I had to be like 10. It's been over a decade now.
Did your mom tell you why, like, the things that we used to escalate for him to snap out and put his hands on her?
Yes. He's a crazy man. He need to be in jail.
So what would be the reason why he was hitting her?
My mom said she was very controlling. Well, my dad had me while they were.
He was controlling or he was controlling?
He was controlling.
He probably went and maybe he felt like, fuck it, she took my daughter away from me.
And he
probably felt like your mom took you away.
He always tried to claim that my mom was trying to keep me away from him, when in reality he just did not want to take the responsibility, just take accountability. And I remember one time I was with my dad and I was sick. I threw up on the carpet and he was mad at me. I will never forget it. He was mad at me. He's like, "Why did you throw up on the carpet?" And I'm like, "I'm sick. Like, what you want me to do?" So I don't want nothing to do with that, man. I just wanted the conversation, and I found my sister. So shoot.
That's how I'm about to say. So if you don't want nothing to do with him, what you want to have a conversation about?
I want to ask him questions. Why wasn't you in my life? What is your side of the story? Every story has two sides. So what's your side of the story?
And from there, you don't care if y'all talk again, or do you want to build a relationship with your father?
I really can't say right now. I would have to answer that, I guess, once we have a conversation. Because sometimes feeling.
Share this video, y'all. Everybody share this video. Share this video. Share this video.
Change. And I think right now I'm moving out of emotion because I'm hurt. So once we do have a conversation, that may change. I may actually want a relationship with him. I won't really know until I actually talk to him.
And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. See, see, she's totally open to starting a relationship with this man, even though he's a bum. So that's a beautiful thing. And I applaud her. I applaud her for that because she's being open-minded, you know, and because a lot of times some people may just say, fuck it, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I want to play this real quick. I'm going to keep playing this, but I want to show y'all. Hopefully it'll work, because all right. So we're going to keep going with this, but I want to play this. And this is about my situation when I first went to see my dad. I went out to Philly to see my dad, and I haven't seen him in years. So hold on. All right, so y'all can see. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Because before I play it, I want y'all to be able to see my screen. Can y'all see my screen? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Please check your DM. I'll check my DM right now. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Let's see. Okay, there's something. Oh, thank you so much. October 3074. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Here we go. All right, so here we go. All right, so y'all can see my screen. So this is it right here. That is actually in the chat. And on YouTube, I mean on Facebook, it is at the top of the video, or super chat. All right. And subscribe to my other YouTube channel. All right, here we go. That is the link to my other YouTube channel. All right, so here we go.
Pretty good. I was just let you know, it's crazy. I found Aaron.
So right now, my cousin is on the phone with my dad. I'm nervous as I don't know what. I don't know what's going to happen because my cousin and my dad has not talked to my dad. I mean, my cousin and his dad has not talked to my dad in a while either. So, you know, it was a lot. Like, why aren't these people, you know, like communicating with each other? So I was a little nervous. Thank you, October 3074. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, so here we go. So I'm walking behind my cousin because he called my cousin, and my cousin has a tendency to just walk instead of just standing somewhere. So I'm walking behind him like, bro, stop walking.
And, you know what I mean? I felt like yes, sir. He just got in town. Well, he was staying at the hotel, but we wound up getting something to eat, and you know, I was just letting you know, like if you wanted me to point him in your direction, I could, or give him the number, and y'all could chit chat or something. You know what I mean?
So right here, I have no idea what my dad is about to say, and the way my cousin is talking, it seems like he's scared that my dad is going to reject me also. Because instead of just saying, hey, Aaron's out here, he want to see you, he's like, yo, Aaron, he got a hotel out here. It's kind of like he's small talking him because he's scared my dad is going to reject me.
He's doing good, sir. I mean, okay. All right. Well, look, what I really want to do, because he's definitely, he's been looking for you, and just, I wanted to tread lightly. I really don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I hopefully it works well, because my daughters, man, they ain't talking to me right now, and
So I want y'all to look at this right here. He is even a little nervous talking to my dad. So him being nervous talking to my dad makes me nervous about me talking to my dad. Cause I'm like, what is going on with my dad? Why is he stuttering? Like, what is going on? Facebook, y'all, I need y'all to hit the like button, y'all. Facebook and YouTube, hit the like button. Why I gotta keep telling y'all to hit the like button? Hit the like button. Hit the like button and say Happy Father's Day in the chat. Come on, y'all. This was on Father's Day, apparently.
I want him to. All right, sir. All right. All right. Oh, request. Okay. Well, I'm not on that.
Yo, this was so awkward. I'm like, yo. So let's go back. This is when now I'm about to talk to my dad myself for the first time. Okay. So that was a first step, because like I said, nobody's talked to my dad. So nobody has an understanding of what's actually going to happen. And I'm up here looking at this situation like, is my dad a mean person? So I don't know what to do. So this right here is my first time talking to my dad on the phone. So you can look at my face. I'm scared or nervous because I'm like, if this man rejects me, I'm going to lose it. Facts. So here we go. This is me talking to my dad for the first time as an adult. As an adult, ever. Oh my God. It's ringing. Oh, and I want y'all to see something real quick. I actually had lymphoma cancer right here. If y'all actually looked at the side of my neck, you'll see a small bulge. I didn't even know I had it back then. But look at my dad. But look at the bulge on my neck when in the video with the gray shirt on. Mean person. So I don't know what to do. So this right here is my first time talking to my dad on the phone. So you can look at my face. I'm scared or nervous because I'm like, if this man rejects me, I'm going to lose it. So here we go. This is me talking to my dad for the first time as an adult. Oh my God. It's ringing. So now I'm sitting there thinking like, all right, so he ain't gonna answer the phone. It's just ringing and ringing and ringing. He ain't gonna answer the phone. I'm about to hang up. Like, you know what? My cousin just told you if an unknown phone number calls you, it's me. And I call him right after he gets off the phone with him. I'm starting to be like, all right. Hey. Hey. It's Aaron.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How are you? Right there, right there. Do y'all see the bulge in my neck? This is when I didn't even know I had cancer. But what did I miss? I just got here. You missed a whole lot, Sierra. What's up, Sierra? But do y'all see the bulge in my neck right there? Yes or no? Because I know I can see it, but y'all might not be able to see it. Do y'all see the bulge in my neck right there? That was when my cancer actually first started, but I had no idea it was there. I had no idea it was there. All right, let's keep going.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there, older.
It's good. It's good to hear from you.
I ain't even know I had cancer at this particular point.
Yeah, you too, cause I didn't know how.
You see, you can see both sides of my neck right here. You see one side and the other side.
Really?
You see how thick it is right there under my neck?
I gave up on it, cause I didn't have the information.
Right there, you can see it good right there. I had lymphoma cancer and didn't even know I had it.
That they asked you, all I knew was to put in Georgia.
Uh-huh.
What part of Georgia?
Well, I'm out here. Can I come by and see you?
Right here. I'm like, because I want y'all to think about this. He knows that I'm in Philadelphia because my cousin just told him. And he's sitting there talking about Facebook. And I'm like, does he not want to see me? He's sitting there talking about Facebook. I tried to find you on Facebook. Okay, forget that. I'm here. What are we doing? So I got to look on my face like, what is this nigga talking about? Like, what is he talking about? Like, is he trying to find a nice way to say he don't want me to come by and see him? Like, what is going on? Why are you talking about Facebook? I'm here. Yeah, this shit was so awkward. So here we go.
Trying to see everybody and stuff.
I'm nervous as I don't know what right here because I don't know what. This is the first time ever I'm talking to this man and we talking about Facebook. I'm up here like I'm about to get rejected because it's like he's beating around the bush or something. I don't know what's going on right here. I need 10 contributors and
Yeah, I don't care if you, definitely I want to see you, but
he literally said, I definitely want to see you, but watch this again.
okay, yeah, I don't care if you, definitely I want to see you, but
That had me like, whoa. I definitely want to see you. Oh, it's all good, Mandela. I appreciate you pulling up. Happy Father's Day. So right here, y'all, that I have not talked to in over 20 some years. I have no idea why he hasn't talked to me, called me or anything. I'm sitting here like, bro, what are you doing? Hello? 36. I'm up here like, oh my God. So as you can see, how awkward I felt talking to my own dad. I can just imagine how awkward Umar Johnson's. Hold on, y'all. What the? Okay, here we go. So I can just imagine how awkward it is for this young girl because it's worse for her.
You want to have a conversation about it?
I want to ask some questions. Why wasn't you in my life? What is your side of the story? Every story has two sides. So what's your side of the story?
And from there, you don't care if y'all talk again, or do you want to build a relationship with your father?
I really can't say right now. I would have to answer that, I guess, once we have a conversation. Because sometimes.
And the thing about it is, I actually had the same conversation with my dad. Like, why weren't you in my life? Like, what was you doing Why weren't you here? Why weren't you there? So I had this conversation. So I can really relate with this young lady because as you could see, I was thinking that my dad was going to reject me. So this shit is a lot.
Sometimes feelings change. And I think right now I'm moving out of emotion because I'm hurt. So once we do have a conversation, that may change. I may actually want a relationship with him. I won't really know until I actually talk to him.
Well, it's funny how he talking to your dad, Connie, but can't talk to his daughter. So I don't know. Maybe you should try to call him one more time and whatever, and y'all can get over your differences. Y'all both hurt each other. Y'all both need to talk to each other.
Hey, Sade. Yes, I did attend DCS. Hey, girl, follow me back. But yeah, it's just very sad. It's very, very sad that I had to do all of this to get in contact with a grown man. This man is 50 years old, I believe. Make mistakes, but my thing is, why not?
Connie, regardless of what you're saying that her father said, I said talk to her. He said she's already poisoned from her mom. I said you can't say that. So,
and if y'all want to see what happened with my dad, put a 1 in the chat and I'll play it. But I don't want to bore you with my story because y'all came here to hear about this. So if y'all want to see what happened with my dad, I can play a bit more of the video, but you got to put a 1 in the chat if you want to see that, because I want y'all to get what y'all are asking for, which is this. But if y'all want to see what happened with my dad, I will play it. But I need at least about 10 ones in the chat, because I don't want somebody like, man, I don't want to see this shit. I want to see this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to let me know.
Fuck him, mate.
Exactly.
You a grown woman. You old enough to talk to your father on your own.
Yeah, somebody said, he said on his live, you and your mom meet up with him next Thursday for dinner. So yes, I heard him say that. I would like to go see him.
He can't say that she gonna go with everything her mom said if he ain't talk to this girl, Connie. That's bullshit. It don't matter what her mom said, or even if she goes with what her mom said, she still has a right to know why he did what he did. I don't give a fuck if she agree with everything her mom said or everything her mom did. Her mom ain't run away and leave her in the hospital
like he did. But I do have a couple of questions to ask him. And my mom kept saying, why do he keep mentioning me? Why you keep mentioning my mom? I'm your daughter. I'm your daughter. Yep. But I definitely, I would love to see him. I don't know where he lives, but I'm going to ask my mom about it.
Not only that, what about his other child that he's not present in her life? He going to say the same thing for her and her mother? It doesn't make sense, and it still ain't right. And look how he was cussing you out for advocating a father being there for his dad, but he could sit up here and advocate for marriages that's biracial and why a black man should be with a black woman and all this. Why shouldn't a black man be with their black kids?
Right. Yep, I would definitely love to see him and see what he got to say. I haven't seen him in years.
So
I'm probably going to be extremely nervous.
Already said, most of you are not looking for the truth. You are looking for a good laugh. Many of you Negro males, you are jealous because you are not me. You are jealous that you don't have the credentials or the following. You are jealous because you haven't.
We are jealous that you broke. We're jealous that you're broke. That's what you're saying. We're jealous that you're broke. You're a broke deadbeat that probably lives with your mama as a 50-year-old man. We're jealous that you're a deadbeat father that doesn't take care of his kids and presently broke. Nigga, you're broke and you're a deadbeat. Who the hell wants to be like your broke dumb ass?
And look how he was cussing you out for advocating a father being there for his dad, but he could sit up here and advocate for marriages that's biracial and why a black man should be with a black woman and all this. Why shouldn't a black man be with their black kids?
Right. Yep, I would definitely love to see him and see what he got to say. I haven't seen.
If her mother alienated her, she do have some explaining to do. No, she don't. Why? Because this girl is an adult. I don't sit around and talk to my ex-wife no more. For what? Our kids are grown. There's nothing to talk to the mother about anymore because the kids are grown.
I'm probably going to be extremely nervous.
Already said, most of you are not looking for the truth. You are looking for a good laugh.
All right, so I'll play the ending to my dad situation after I play it. So I'll play it. Everybody hit the like button, share the video, hit the like button, share the video. And Facebook people, hit the share button on Facebook to get more. Like my Facebook page is messed up. So I need y'all, the people on Facebook, to actually share the video so to get into the algorithm, because I have a Facebook problem. But y'all can fix it if y'all share the video on Facebook and, of course, YouTube people.
Many of you Negro males, you are jealous because you are not me. You are jealous that you don't have the credentials or the following. You are jealous because you haven't made 1% of the impact I've made on the African race.
So let's think about the impact Dr. Deadbeat has had on the African race. You had a child, didn't take care of the child for her whole life. Then you had another child by another woman and then take care of that child for their whole life. And you want to talk about the impact you've had on the human race? The impact you've had on the human race is negative because you are a bum and you make black men look like bums. See, when women run around saying black men don't take care of their kids, we love to jump out the window and say, yes, we do. Black men take care of their kids. Then we run into your stupid dumb ass and you verify everything that black women say about black men not take care of their goddamn kids. You bum. Dr. Umar is a bum.
No, I'm not going to have my daughter join the live because it's none of your business. Here we go again. It's none of your business. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to transform you. So we're going to work it out.
Get off live,
the
you
only
idiot.
person I'm really upset with in this whole debacle, the only person I'm really upset.
So I want you to think about this, what this idiot is saying. He says, what I'm going through with my daughter is not my business. It's not your business, right? They're asking him questions about his daughter. And then literally the next thing that comes out his mouth is said, the reason why I'm mad is my baby mama. So you're talking about your business, but you want the people that you're talking to stay out of your business. I'll say that again. I'm act like Dr. Umar because he always repeats himself. You want people to stay out of your business about your baby mama, but you are talking to the same people that you're telling to stay out of your business about your baby mama, and you're talking to them about your baby mama. Malik said, what's your Facebook name? My Facebook name is Mr. Let Go. MRLETGO. You control 6 pages. My Facebook and audience is very broad. Yeah, Malik, just go to Mr. Let Go on Facebook. Hold on, let me show you. Facebook. Well, Mr. Let Go on Facebook. MRLETGO on Facebook. Yeah. Go watch it on Facebook and then share it. And I appreciate you, brother. Because my Facebook be tripping.
With in this whole debacle is her mother. I'm disappointed that her mother would let our child, filled with the lies and misinformation she gave her, I am upset and disappointed that her mother would let our child get on the internet and conduct herself like that, knowing she's the reason we're in this situation. Now that's flat out wrong.
And this is what female and effeminate men do. They love to blame other people for their unhappiness. Dr. Umar, you are a feminine man. You're sitting around in the bed in the dark like a bitch, complaining about your baby mama when your daughter is waiting for you to call her. Your bitch ass is laying around in the darkness, complaining about your baby mama when your baby is waiting on you to call her. Get your bitch ass off of Instagram and call your fucking daughter, you weirdo. You're a weirdo, sir. Dr. Umar is a weirdo. He's mentally ill. So that means these girls have a mentally ill father sitting around in the dark. I can't believe you stay out of my business, but then you want to tell people your business. You are a weirdo, sir. You are a whole weirdo. I can't believe she's doing this to me. Nigga, go sit in front of a therapist, you stupid idiot.
Disappointed that her mother would let our child get on the internet and conduct herself like that. No.
Okay, why don't you go talk to your child and she won't be on the internet? She's on the internet because your stupid ass. Not your baby mama, you dummy.
When she's the reason we're in this situation.
No, you are the reason why you're in this situation. You dummy. You are the reason why you're in this situation. Stupid. But this is what feminine men do. They love to blame other people for their own goddamn problems. I don't have this problem. Why don't I have this problem? Because I'm not a bitch.
Now that's flat out wrong. And I hope you are listening to me. I hope you are listening to me wherever you are, Mama Smurf. Wherever you are, Mama.
That's all he wants to do. Malik says, I got you. Umar wants the mom to control his grown ass daughter. He wants to control everything, everybody. An educated fool. Exactly. And this is the reason why I don't necessarily care about these people who got all these degrees, because these motherfuckers be mentally ill. And in my opinion, it takes somebody to have a mental illness to spend 6 years and go to school and to come out and still be broke. You got to be mentally ill to spend 6 years in college and then still run around and be broke. Dr. Umar never had no money. That's why he was running around asking for donations and shit. Because it funded his life. Dr. Umar has always been broke. Everybody know about Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar was living with his mama. Dr. Umar is broke, has always been broke. So it takes somebody with a mental illness to spend 6 years in school and spend the rest of your life broke and not take care of your kids. He has a mental illness.
Mama Smurf, I'm extremely
Oh, the little weirdo says you're asking for donations. No, you little cornball. I'm selling products. I'm selling products, you little weirdo. You see the difference? You see the difference? Doesn't that look suspicious? I'm selling products. Products. If you want to donate to my channel, Cash App is across the screen, but I'm selling products. I'm selling products. Let me show y'all. Let me show this little cornball what a product looks like. Because it's the problem. I actually coach people in real life.
I am 5 days into the online course, and I have had so many epiphany moments throughout.
Let me tell you what somebody who actually coaches people, somebody who actually sells products, somebody who actually is for the community, what they're actually selling. This is a product.
So I am 5 days into the online course, and I have had so many epiphany moments throughout this week. Throughout my whole life, I have just kept it moving. And you have, through your course, really shown me that in order to move forward, you got to look back, and identifying those childhood traumas and how they have now created these adult behaviors in toxic relationships. In my responses has really been eye-opening. The course is laid out perfectly when it comes to helping and taking those steps and doing those activities to really dive deep and getting your male perspective. But it's great that you prepare us in our mindset. So I appreciate you. And I appreciate this program, and I'm so excited to jump into week 2. So thank you, Coach. See you next session.
See the difference? You little weirdo. You see the links in the chat? You little weirdo. I have a website. Go to the website. Everybody watching, go to the website in the chat. I'm selling products. I'm not running around lying to people, talking about, hey, donate to my fake school that I never erected. Because I'm not a bum. I'm not a bum. See, it takes thousands of dollars to create a product. All right? It takes thousands and thousands of dollars to create products. You see this? I ship out products every goddamn day. I have products. I spent thousands of dollars creating products. I have trademarks. I am a business. I am not like bum ass Dr. Umar. I am a business, an actual lucrative business. Dr. Umar is a bum. So no, I am in no way like Dr. Umar. I sell digital products. I sell physical products. I am a store. I am a company. Don't you ever fix your mouth and put me in the same category as bum ass Dr. Umar. I'm hollering at the little cornball. So sorry. All right, let's keep going. Don't insult me like that ever again.
To let our child get on the internet knowing damn well that my enemies are her enemies, knowing damn well social media don't give a damn about nobody but clicks and views. You know damn well that girl.
Yes, I am definitely triggering the deadbeats. Yes, the deadbeats are screaming right now.
Carries the blood of the Prince of Pan-Africanism. You had no reason letting her crash out like that. I blame her mother for this. When you're the reason.
No, you're the reason, because you're a bum.
She didn't have access.
You ain't got no money. Stop making children, you bum.
To her father the way she should have. You know what you did. You know what you did. And you're going to sit back and watch your daughter do this when you know you're the reason. You are lower than scum, lower than dirt to sit.
Wow, but you're not lower than scum. She took care of your daughter, you bum. I want y'all to think about that. He's calling the person that actually took care of this girl lower than dirt. She took care of the girl. How is she lower than dirt? And she actually is the one that raised the child. How are you? What's going on, Amanda? What's going on? How are you saying that the person that actually raised the little girl to an adult, how is she scum and you never raised this fucking little girl? You are a piece of shit, sir.
Mama Smurf, I'm extremely disappointed in you. To let our child get on the internet knowing damn well that my enemies are her enemies, knowing damn well social media don't give a damn about nobody but clicks
about is his image, you bum. All he cares about is his image. He don't care, because he would have spent this time calling his daughters.
Views. You know damn well that girl carries the blood of the Prince of Pan-Africanism. You had no reason letting her crash out like that. I blame her mother for this. When you're the reason,
This man is disgusting. He's a disgusting human being.
Reason she didn't have access to her father the way she should have. You know what you did. You know what you did. If you're going to sit back and watch your daughter do this, when you know you're the reason, you are lower than scum, lower than dirt to sit back and watch your daughter do this because of what you did.
And I want to say this. Maybe she did keep her away from her father. Maybe she did. But she's grown. You bum. She's a grown-ass woman. You broke-ass bum. She's grown. She's online asking to see her father. You broke-ass piece of shit ass bum.
These are your demons. These are your demons. But with that, I'm going to get off of that because I don't owe anybody in the public any explanations at all. And if you ask any questions about my business, I'm blocking you. And you ain't coming to nothing at FDMG. And you ain't
nobody trying to come to nothing at MDMG. What is MDN? What the fuck is that?
Coming to nothing at FDMG.
Nobody want to come to no damn Dr. Deadbeat school. What you teaching people how to do? To abandon their kids? Are you teaching people how to abandon their children? You bum.
Now, I want to switch gears because I'm having a beautiful morning. I'm having a beautiful morning with my.
Is your daughter having a beautiful morning? My daughters are having beautiful mornings. I actually talked to my daughters today. My daughters are having great mornings. How is your daughter in her morning? You don't know, do you? Because you're a deadbeat piece of shit.
Stockholm, Sweden family. I'm having a beautiful morning. And I see the beta males is alive and woke. The beta males. Well, it's only midnight on the North American continent. First of all, the school project is not 15 years old. See, we have to stop. Listen, if you don't like King Kong consciousness, that's okay. Supporters, frenemies, strong.
Y'all hear this dude? This is what I'm saying. This man has a whole mental illness. This man has a whole mental illness. He's so stupid. Well, he doesn't even realize that he's stupid.
Streamers, bunny hoppers, and opportunists. But I will tell y'all this. I text my daughter before I went to bed. Not that I really went to bed because y'all kept me up.
Did you call your daughter, you bum? Did you call your daughter? Malik says, Dr. Deadbeat is homeless since 2019 eviction. No car, no job since fired in 2015. And lives records in his disabled mom's closet, who was on Section 8, and utmost is not to be there for sneaks in trifling. I don't know what that means. What? I'm a little confused. Let me drop the link. Let me know if anybody wants to come up and share their opinion. I'm dropping a link. Let me know if anybody wants to come up and share their opinion, because this person sounds like they know Umar. Umar is homeless since 2019. Yeah, the nigga ain't even got no car.
Up all night. Not that I really went to bed because y'all kept me up all night. Not because I really went to bed because y'all kept me up all night. But I did text my princess. And I said I want to meet with you and your mother as soon as possible. So if she's serious, we will have a meeting. I'm hoping her mother is woman enough to have this sit down and tell her daughter the truth. That's what I'm hoping. I will have my white man paperwork with me. But I'm hoping the mother.
This man is a whole bum talking about my paperwork. She's grown. Nobody cares about child support no more, you stupid idiot. Forget some paperwork. You just want to sit here and prove, hey, I'll pay child support. But you wasn't raising your kids, though. You wasn't raising your fucking kids, you bum.
Will tell the daughter the truth, because I never got rid of my custody paperwork. Something told me to hold on to.
Unique Organics Hair Care says she's saying he sneaks in his mom's house because she's on Section 8 and ain't supposed to be there. Oh, okay. I got you. Somebody wants to come up. I dropped the link. I need some product. I'll send you info, Aaron. I run a rite of passage problem for blacks. Boys what? Look, drop your information. I mean, drop your message in the super chat if you want me to read it, because I'm just scamming through stuff. So you want me to read it, you got to drop it in the super chat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You got to drop it in the super chat if you want me to read the whole message, because I'm just scamming through stuff. Why is your mom on Section 8? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Why is his... Well, no. Why are you living with your mama and she's on Section 8? This man is a super bum.
That custody paperwork, I kept it. And I thank God I kept my custody paperwork, because I thought this day would come. I knew this day was going to come. I didn't think it would come like this, because I pray for both of my daughters every night. I pray for both of my daughters every day. Princess of Pan-Africanism 1 and Princess of Pan-Africanism 2, they get prayed for every day. Every day. The question
they don't get cared
of the
for.
day. I just got word
I bet they don't get
that my
cared
youngest
for.
daughters older brother. My youngest daughter's older brother reached out to my oldest daughter, and that's how all this got started. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think it is. Y'all want to know what I think? Baby
Youngest
mom number
daughter,
1 and baby mom number 2 are
what
still
about
secretly
your
in love.
youngest daughter's father? Wait. What about your youngest daughter's father? Did he reach out? Did your youngest daughter's father reach out? Yes, he is a super bum. Did the African panhasm, what the fuck he be saying? Did your youngest daughter's father reach out? What about that? Forget about the youngest daughter's brother. Did the youngest daughter's father reach out to her? Did the oldest daughter's father reach out? That's what I want to know. Prince of Pan-Africanism, Prince of Bumism, Prince of Homelessness, Prince of Brokeness. You're in a goddamn dark because you probably in a car.
With Intercontinental Ifatunde. You're gaslighting us. Shavana, goodbye. You gaslighting yourself. Shouldn't you be in bed already? Shouldn't you be in bed already? Yes, I want to have one more child. I need a son. I want to have one more child. I need a son.
So you're going to ruin your son's life? You are a life ruiner. The hell are you talking about?
I need a prince. I'm going to have one more child. I need a son. I need a son. Oh, yes, I'm having a son now.
This man is a disgrace to black people.
I thought I was going to pass on the boy. I need me a boy. Oh, yes. I need me a boy. So one of my 2 wives will have to be of childbearing age. One of my 2 wives will have to be
at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
You see that, you little cornballs? And I'm talking to the people who was talking about I was asked for donations. I have commercials to ask for donations. Have you ever seen the Prince of Panhandling? Like Isaiah just said, the Prince of Panhandling play a commercial? Does this weirdo even have anything to sell? No. He just sits online begging people for money. I don't sit online begging people for money. I sit online sharing content and helping people. And while I'm helping people, I offer products for them to buy. That is not begging. That is transactions. Just like McDonald's, Target, Walmart, anything else, Tesla. You sell a product. So you trade money for a product. And on top of that, my products keep women away from men like you and Umar. Never put me in the same light as Umar's bum, loser, broke ass. He's a bum.
bearing age. I think I need a wife in Ghana because I'm a citizen of Ghana.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, can you hear me, Aaron?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, this is Brother Malik Abdul Muhammad. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. Sorry for the typos on the computer, brother. But I'm a new caller. I'm a new listener to your show. Just about a week now. I can relate to you, brother. I love your work and I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. So, what are your thoughts on all of this?
First of all, I'm a well-respected revolutionary and motivational speaker. I've sat on panels with Umar Johnson. Over many years, but I'm also a certified grant writer in 3 states. And me and Umar fell out because I started asking him about what I knew he should to have as a grant writer, mission statement, of course, accountability for the money. And he called me a hater and blocked me and all of that. So I've been doing a lot of work with brothers like Brother Lenore Honor, who you may have heard of, who's doing a documentary, and many others. So yeah, I do have history with Dr. Umar, and I've been helping others do some work about Umar and his scam, as well as Lenore Honor is putting together a great documentary, which will hopefully be released later on this year.
So, what did you want to say about Umar? Because I wasn't able to read the things that you were saying in the chat.
What I was saying, first of all, I'm retired. I'm retired, 61 years old here in West Oakland, California. I'm a former Panther under the teaching and guidance of the late Huey P. Newton. And so I retired and I bought a home to retire, but opened my home about 3 years ago. And I run a Right to Passage program in which
What
I
did
went out.
Umar do? I asked you about Umar. You keep telling me about you.
Oh, okay. Well, what is it you want to know? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. The thing. Well, I'm not saying anything because you basically have covered it all, brother Aaron. Umar is simply a well-educated, great orator who's without the microphone, the stages, and the camera, he would be an average homeless bum. He owns no car. He owns no home. He lives in and out of his mom's closet in a Section 8 disabled apartment. And so a lot of times when you see him recording, you'll always see him in a different car, and you'll always see him with curtains hung in his mother's closet. And he's basically, man, just using his education and his gift of gabbing to scab those that are in that have his needs. There's either a need or a greed, and so that's why he panders to single mothers, especially with
Yeah.
boys, fatherless men, or men unlike you and I that have been around Umar's all our lives. So we're not impressed by his PhDs. In fact, I'm 30 units from having a PhD myself. The first PhDs I knew about came from two of my two older brothers in West Oakland when I was still in diapers. So I'm not impressed by that. I'm just disappointed in the people like that cornball you mentioned, allowing Umar to play in their face, clearly understanding that what he has as a fantasy in his head, this school, will
Yeah.
never, ever, ever come to fruition. Umar will never, ever be able to sell hot dogs out of that building, let alone the school, because there's history behind the school. That's why the school was on abandoned properties when he bought the schools. And what you don't know, Aaron, the only reason why Umar Johnson bought the schools in 2019 is because Cash App had started giving back refunds. And of course, egotistical maniac narcissistic Umar could not allow that to happen. So he had to take the money he had and go buy something. And that's where we got the buildings that he knew not only were on the abandoned list, but Brother Aaron, they were set up to be torn down because the property sits on bad soil. And this
Yeah.
is all public information under the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. So the
Yeah.
school is a money pit, and Umar Johnson knew that when he bought it, which is also in closing, Aaron, because I could go on for hours, why he keeps moving the goalposts, i.e., the opening date. Because if he continues to move the opening date, that allows him what? That allows him to continue to get fake donations. Very important information that you should know personally before I let you go. Umar original nonprofit was revoked in the state of Pennsylvania. They told him cease and desist, don't collect wooden nickels nowhere in the estate of Philadelphia, even though he's from Philly.
Yeah.
Cash App took his first account down, also during the state of Philadelphia. The feds and the IRS are catching up with him, Aaron. That's why recently, about a month ago, his second Cash App in the state of Delaware has also been taken down. So Umar has a whole lot more problems than being a deadbeat dad, because there's three people in this country you do not want to pay with. That's the I, the R, and the S. I got to get some products from you because I need them from my boys. I'll be in touch, brother Aaron. Thank you,
All
brother.
right.
God bless
Thank
you.
you so much
Black
for
Power.
coming up.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up. That was dope. So let's get back to Dr. Deadbeat.
An indigenous Ghanaian wife. Then that will be, she will bear me the son. He'll be born on African soil, Prince Ifatunde. And then my American wife can be whatever age.
Question. Do y'all want I'm gonna do a separate live stream about DDG. So I'm gonna play a little bit about DDG. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to y'all want me to talk about DDG now or wait until tomorrow. Cause I may I don't know. I may wait until tomorrow. Y'all know who DDG is, right? I talked about him a little earlier. He's in pre-deadbeat form.
At ease, my queens. At ease. I understand you want to give birth to baby papa. At ease, my queens. Since baby mama 1 and 2 want to go to war, let's crash out.
See, I don't plan on having a baby mama. What you mean? You don't never I'm not gonna have no baby mama, bro. Whoever I have a kid with, she's with me for life. It ain't. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody. It all starts like that. Exactly how you think, nigga. Yeah, I'm not. Sometimes the kid break y'all up, bro. Sometimes the kid really out break up. How the kid gonna break me? Still doing our part, huh? Nah, the kid gonna break you up because her emotions gonna get to rising. She might feel like she got something to hold against you, so she gonna be acting different. She might be using the kid to boss you around, you know, to keep tabs on you, and then that might cause you to be so stressed out, like, damn, bitch.
All right, so let's do this. Are we commenting on just the entire situation or a certain part of the story? Whatever you want to, is up to you. So let's do this. I need 5 contributions and we'll keep going. So either 5 super chats, 5 cash apps, or 5 people buying my car game. So we're gonna do a commercial real quick, and I need either 5 of something. One person can do cash app, another person can do a super chat, another person can buy a car game, another person can buy another car game. So I need 5 contributions, and then we'll go forward with this DDG situation while everybody is here. But I need 5 contributions. So, all right, shout out to Anti-Afro. I can't read the last one. So this is the first one. So we need 4 more contributions. So thank you so much. I've been licensed in the mental health field since 2007 and strongly object to Dr. Umar Johnson lying about being a mental health professional. Umar dispenses false and dangerous info to our people for financial gain. Facts. I totally agree. All right. So if y'all want to hear about DDG, because I got a lot to talk about DDG and we can keep going. But if not, we could do it another day. But if y'all want to hear about what we're talking about DDG, because it's really relevant to what we're talking about now. And I can also talk about what happened to me with my father and the ending story about that. But I need 4 more contributions. So shout out to Anti-Afro, but I need 4 more contributions. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat to buy my card game. All right. So, and here's the thing. Thank you for the cat super chat. You can drop a Cash App, which is under this video. Cash App is $AARON 1000. That's the first thing. You can drop a super chat like Anti-Afro just did. Thank you for that. Or you can buy one of my card games, and the link is under this video, and the link is in the chat also. It's the blue link that is in the chat, or the link of the pictures of the videos of my stuff down under the video. So do that, and we'll keep going. But if y'all don't, I'll just end the show. River Mandela, show your face, River Mandela. River Mandela, I need you to show your face. I got somebody behind backstage. River Mandela, show your face. I don't see your face. It's blurry. Hold on.
Can you see me now, sir? Is
Yeah,
that better?
it's very blurry, but go ahead. How you doing?
Hi, I'm sorry. I just wanted to come on because you wanted to give us the opportunity to share a comment about the story.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. October 3074 says keep going. I need contributions, y'all. Drop a Cash App, drop a super chat, buy one of my card games. And if you've already bought both of my card games, I can understand that. But what you have not bought was my attachment style course. Uh-oh.
I'm still here, sir.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to take this off the screen. Here we go. Buy my attachment style course. All right, so we got Fly Gemini. So we got you gotta take me off of YouTube, so because it's a lot of I can hear it myself. Yeah. All right, so we need 3 more, y'all. 3 more contributions. Thank you, Fly Gemini. Why is it so hard to contribute to the channel, y'all? Come on. Shit. So I'm gonna talk to this gentleman right here, but I need 3 more contributions. I'm not playing. So buy my emotional attachment course if you've already bought my card games. But y'all got like 5 minutes. Let's go. Well, look, y'all, it's 100 and some people in here. Either contribute to the channel or we're gonna end it, and then I'll come back tomorrow. All right, so there you go. There we go. I can see you now. I can't hear you now. I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm here, brother. Yeah, so
Okay.
I wanted to say real quick, this is really unsettling, this whole Umar Johnson guy. And I saw I believe it was either
He broke up. Give it a second. Uh-oh. Maybe he froze, y'all. There we go. You there?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, it's trouble connecting. Okay.
Uh-oh. All right. So shout out to Layla. Thank you, Layla, for the $10 Cash App. Appreciate you. All right, so we need what? 2 more contributions. I'm not playing, y'all. Like, y'all ain't contribute through the whole show, and we've been here for like 2 hours. So, and it's okay. But and y'all have bought some card games, but that was like an hour ago. So I need either card games bought, the course bought, another super chat, Cash App. Let's go, y'all. I'm sorry, my phone is it's okay. It's okay. All right, y'all. So we'll come back and do the show tomorrow. So I'll be back. So it's no problem. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll get back to it. But we're going to talk about DDG.
I'm trying to kid break y'all up, bro. I'm trying to kid be the reason y'all break. Still doing that part, huh? Nah, the kid gonna break you up.
because this has a lot to do with like pre-deadbeatism. When you can't see your child when you want to, you start feeling like the victim of your baby mama when you actually did this to yourself because you didn't marry her. Right? Remember, I talked about that earlier. So I have a lot to talk about or discuss having to do with DDG, and we'll reconvene tomorrow. And because I don't wait at 5-10 minutes, so we are out. So I'll talk to y'all later. And thank you to the people who contributed. I appreciate you. But we'll be back and we'll continue this tomorrow. Came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come. Thank you, Ty. Back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that thank you, Layla, you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing.
Meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
I am 5 days into the online course, and I have had so many epiphany moments throughout this week. Throughout my whole life, I have just kept it moving. And you have, through your course, really shown me that in order to move forward, you got to look back, and identifying those childhood traumas and how they have now created these adult behaviors in toxic relationships. In my responses has really been eye-opening. The course is laid out perfectly when it comes to helping and taking those steps and doing those activities to really dive deep and getting your male perspective. But it's great that you prepare us in our mindset. So I appreciate you. And I appreciate this program, and I'm so excited to jump into week 2. So thank you, Coach. See you next session.